Hi everyone, we're Group H, and today we were discussing the two concepts of communication, channel richness and communication barrier. So I'll start off by explaining the concept. First is channel richness. Basically is about how much information communication method can carry and how clearly people can understand each other. Let's say when we talk face to face to someone, that's considered a rich channel because we could see the facial expression is where we can hear the tone of the person. But when we send text message on email, that would be less rich because though it's at work. The second part is communication barrier. Communication barriers are all the things that get in the way of communication that make people not understanding each other. It could be language differences, emotion, distraction, or cultural misunderstanding. So to sum up, channel richness are all about choosing what best to communicate and communication and what actually block that communication. So richer channel, fewer barriers.
Language can be a big communication barrier even when we all speak the same language. Sometimes the same word means totally different things to different people. For example, imagine a manager tells the team, let's make the presentation more professional. One person thinks that means adding more charts and numbers. Another thinks it means using fewer colors and keeping the slide simple. They're both trying to do the right thing, but because a professional means something different to each person, the final result doesn't match what the manager wanted. That's why it's so important to ask questions and be specific. A quick, what do you mean by professional, can save a lot of confusion and wasted time. When we clarify our words, we connect better and work smarter together.
Another type of communication barrier is emotions. Our feelings shape how we understand messages and how we respond to others. When someone is stressed, angry, or upset, they might focus more on how something sounds than rather what it actually is. Even a small comment can be taken the wrong way if emotions are high. For example, imagine you having a rough morning and joined a team meeting, and a coworker says, "We need to fix this mistake." Even though they're just pointing it out calmly, you might hear it as criticism or think they're blaming you. That emotional state becomes a barrier. It blocks clear understanding and can easily lead to conflict and tension. That's why it's important to pause, manage emotions, and make sure we're listening before reacting.
An example of channel richness is engaging in conversation at a party where you're conveying a message to the receiver verbally as well as with body language. They can see your expressions, hear your tone of voice, and also better understand your message.
Another good example of channel richness is when a supervisor needs to give a performance feedback to an employee. If the supervisor sends feedback through a text message or email, that's a lean channel. It can sound harsh and be misunderstood since the tone and the emotions don't come through clearly. But if the supervisor meets with the employee in person or over the phone call, that's a rich channel because they can use the tone, facial expressions, and gestures to show support and encouragement. The employee also gets a chance to ask questions and responds right away, which creates a better understanding and trust. So, using a richer channel helps make sensitive conversations more effective and respectful.
Thank you everyone for watching our presentation. To sum it up, communication barriers are things that make it harder to understand each other, like language or emotions. Channel richness is about how much information we could share through the way we communicate. The richer the channel, the easier it is to avoid misunderstandings and the workplace. Using richer ways to communicate, like talking face to face or on a video, helps build stronger teamwork and keeps everyone on the same page. So, next time you're communicating, think about two things: what's the best way to get the message across, and what could get in the way?